King Yusuf ruled the prosperous land of Al-Andalus with justice and wisdom. He was known for his piety, courage, and unwavering commitment to fairness, regardless of a person's faith or background. One day, a distraught farmer named Omar approached the palace gates, seeking an audience with the king. Omar explained that his small plot of land bordered the royal gardens. During a recent storm, a magnificent old olive tree, a prized possession of the king, had fallen, its branches extending onto Omar's land, crushing his wheat crop. "Your Majesty," Omar pleaded, "I understand the tree was valuable, but the damage to my harvest is devastating. It was my family's livelihood for the coming year." King Yusuf listened intently, his expression grave. He then summoned his advisors, learned men known for their legal expertise. They examined the situation and presented their judgment. Since the storm was an act of God, the king bore no responsibility for the damage. Omar, they argued, should bear the loss. Omar's heart sank. He had hoped for justice, but it seemed he would be left with nothing. King Yusuf, however, remained silent. He dismissed his advisors and then turned to Omar. "Tell me, Omar," he said gently, "what do you believe is the right thing to do in this situation?" Omar, emboldened by the king's kindness, replied, "Your Majesty, I believe that even though the storm was beyond anyone's control, the responsibility for the damage now lies with the owner of the tree. The tree, though fallen, still occupies my land and has destroyed my harvest. Fairness would dictate that I be compensated for my loss." King Yusuf nodded slowly. "Your words are wise, Omar," he said. "My advisors have spoken according to the letter of the law, but justice goes beyond the written word. It encompasses fairness, compassion, and the understanding of individual circumstances." The king then decreed that Omar be fully compensated for the loss of his wheat crop. Furthermore, he ordered that the fallen olive tree be carefully removed from Omar's land at the royal expense. He also instructed his gardeners to plant new olive saplings on Omar's land, ensuring that Omar would benefit from their fruit in the years to come. The advisors were astonished. They had expected the king to uphold the strict interpretation of the law. King Yusuf explained to them, "Our faith teaches us about justice and mercy. While the law is important, it must be tempered with compassion. Allah, God, is just and merciful, and we, as His representatives on earth, should strive to emulate those qualities. By showing mercy to Omar, we are not only fulfilling our duty as rulers, but also upholding the true spirit of our faith." News of King Yusuf's decision spread throughout the land. People of all faiths praised his wisdom and his commitment to justice. Omar, overwhelmed with gratitude, thanked the king profusely. King Yusuf's actions became a lasting example of how a just ruler should balance the law with compassion and fairness, ensuring that even in difficult circumstances, justice prevails and mercy is shown. He taught that true leadership is not just about power and authority, but about serving the people with wisdom, kindness, and a deep understanding of the principles of faith. Morale. This story emphasizes the importance of balancing justice with mercy and compassion, a core principle in Islam. It highlights that true leadership involves not only upholding the law, but also understanding individual circumstances and acting with fairness and kindness, reflecting the divine attributes of justice and mercy.